Hello, good afternoon everyone. It's Emmy again, and today I am going to be doing this look right here. This is my Game of Thrones inspired House Lannister gold and burgundy look that I'm doing in collaboration with Rose Taco on Instagram. If you don't follow her, you should. She's awesome. She is going to be doing a House Targaryen look. Just realized there's a lot of irony in me wearing this Magic the Gathering hoodie while I'm doing this Game of Thrones look, but that's who I am and that's my journey today. I apologize if I'm a little out of it. I do not feel well at all, but I do have a day off, so here I am making content like the saint and the martyr that I am. So anyways, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with the eyes. I'm gonna start with my ColourPop Yes Please palette. And some kind of clean brush, if I had one. That'd be awesome. We'll just improvise. I'm gonna use this dirty brush that I'm gonna wipe off. There's no color on it. I'm gonna take this IT Cosmetics Airbrush Crease Brush and I'm gonna go into Note to Self. I'm gonna take Note to Self and I'm gonna really blow it out in the crease. I like to lift my eyebrow up because I have a really hooded eye and I just really want that as much lid space as possible to be there. To layer the color and just make it a little bit more reddish before we go in with our burgundy color, I'm gonna take Spoiled from the same palette, same brush, and just layer it over the brown. Okay, so now that we've created our crease color by layering those ColourPop shades, Note to Self and Spoiled on the lid in the crease, I'm gonna go in with a smaller fluffy brush. This is the 203 Bold Metals. It's super duper discontinued and old from Real Techniques, but you can find something really similar. And I'm gonna go in with the color Relish in the Urban Decay Troublemaker palette. But this is also very much available as an eyeshadow single. And I'm doing I'm putting it on the inner corner, the outer corner, and I'm bringing it lower into the crease as well. Okay, so now that we have our red on, I am going to go in with just a little bit of the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer. I'm not cutting the crease. I am just putting this right on the center of the eyelid just to intensify the gold shadow I want to go in with. Okay, so I went ahead and just put a little concealer on the center of the lid, and I'm gonna go in with this single shadow from Buxom called Gold Status and a little flat brush and just pack the gold on the lid. I'm going to go back in with the color Relish and just blend out the transitional areas. So I want to give this a little bit more of a cat eye look because obviously it's Lannister, lion, cat, whatever. So I am going to go ahead and put some wings on. All right, so now that we've got the top half of our eye look complete, I'm gonna move on to complexion. I like to take a bit of the Clinique Moisture Surge and a little bit of the Smashbox Primerizer, and just kind of take this little mixture of both hydrating things. And this just is what I use to prep my dry ass skin for the full coverage foundation it is about to receive. Okay, now I'm getting my hair back and I'm gonna grab my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Makeup in the shade Cream Whip, and I'm going to apply this all over and then blend it in with a beauty blender. The trick to this makeup is to apply a lot less than you think that you need, because it is very full coverage and it is very thick. So you want to just apply the foundation to your problem areas and then use your favorite foundation blending apparatus to blend out the foundation. All right, we've got our foundation on, and I don't know about you, but I feel absolutely lifeless when I put full coverage makeup on and then I don't bronze or contour or anything. So today I am going to do a little bit of cream contouring with the Shapeshifter palette. I'm just starting that contour right above my ear and then coming right down. And then I'm working a little bit up into my hairline. And I am working, I'm not trying to create, you know, like a beige rainbow or anything, but I'm just trying to really hit the wider points of my forehead like this. And then I'm also gonna hit right under the chin. You never want to contour right on your jawline. That looks wicked crazy. And now I am taking my little crown brush, contouring brush, and I'm just blending that contour upwards. You never want to blend the contour down. Also going to tap just a little bit of this cream highlight on with my fingers. This is the shimmery cream highlight from the palette, just so we can intensify the highlighter I want to use later. And I'm only doing this step on the cheekbones. I'm not highlighting the other parts of my face yet. And I'm gonna go in now with the Chocolate Soleil bronzer just to deepen the contour just a little bit, but only right under the cheekbones. The rest of the face is just honestly contoured enough at this point. I'm gonna put just a little bit of blush on before we get into the highlighter. I'm gonna take the Tuscan Sunrise color from this Wander Beauty blush palette, which is this guy right here on the left. And you can just do that with the same brush. Like I use the short part of the bristles on an angled blush brush to put on bronzer, and then I'll use the top of it to put on, or sorry, the middle part of it, so the flat part of it right here to pack on blush. And next, I am taking concealing today in a new direction. I know I will not be leaving the house, and I want this to look good for like a second so I can take a picture and then go to sleep. So I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape under my eyes. This will be the first time I've attempted this in like a year. I was burned by this product before, but Tarte's field team was kind enough to gift me this limited edition flamingo version. This is the shade Light Neutral with this delightful little guy on it. It comes off, so that'll be great for future use. Alrighty, so overall this isn't as bad as the last time I tried Shape Tape. I like the color. It seems to be doing okay right now. I also like the little sponge that came with it. I actually was able to kind of carve out my wing with the Shape Tape while I was putting it on, so that's kind of awesome. Next I'm gonna take this little smudgy lower lash line brush, hit it with a little bit of the Beauty Blender Cleanser brush cleaning spray. I hate the smell because it smells like lavender, but if you do not mind lavender, if you're not allergic to lavender and you want a clean brush, get this. And then I'm gonna go in to that color Relish and pack it on the outer corner of the lower lash line. To soften that line out, I'm gonna mix together Note to Self and Spoiled from the Yes Please palette and then put that on the inner area of the eye. And I'm gonna go in and highlight my inner corner with Butter Cake from that Yes Please palette. To finish highlighting the face, I am going to go ahead and take a really gold highlighter and kind of pop that in the inner corners as well as on the cheekbone and a little bit all over. This is Halo from Surat. And next up, I'm gonna go in with some falsies. This is just an old box, but I'm gonna go in with the Goddess Lashes from Tarte. They're super pretty, and honestly, when I bought them, I wasn't super big on the lash, but they hold up. I have had these for a long time. I have worn these a lot. And if you take care of them, you can keep them for a really, really long time. To blend the fake and the real today, I'm going to go in with Roller Lash from Benefit. And I'm also going to put this on my bottom lash line as well. I usually take the curvy side of the brush, the top side, and use this to blend falsies in kind of an up and down motion on top, and then flip it over, do it this way, and then kind of push my bottom lashes out. And that seems to give me the best results with this mascara. So I just didn't have a lipstick that I felt was, you know, the right color, the right Lannister color. So I am just going to mix up my own with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette. Okay, we could stop things right here if we wanted to, but if we wanted to take things just a little bit further, let's do a little bit of a SFX element to this. You could absolutely take your bruise wheel if you have one. If you have a Ben Nye bruise wheel, I cannot find mine. I cannot find any of my SFX stuff to save my damn life. So I am going to make the little Tyrion scar on the face. And I'm starting with just red. That's approximately the shape of it. I'm gonna go in with a darker red now to give it a little bit more depth, and then I'm probably gonna go on top of that with a blue as well, just to make it look more scarred over. Okay, yeah, it does need a little bit of a blue, possibly a purple. So I'm going to take a little bit of a blue and then mix that with just a little bit of kind of a fuchsia color, just to give it the right kind of color. And again, just applying this with a lip brush. Again, super, super easy SFX. Make it look like it's healing over and not very well, I'm gonna take the shade Champs mixed with the shade Big Cocktail, so like kind of a peach and more of a dark coral. And mix these colors together to give it the effect of healing over, but again, it's Westeros and they don't have modern medicine. All right. I think what this really needs is a little bit of black, just to give it the right amount of depth. And just a tiny, tiny bit of black. We are not going for anything more than just a little bit of black here. Okay, and here we have it. This is my Lannister makeup tutorial. We did the glam version here with the burgundy and the gold and the red lip, and just a little bit of SFX just to give ourselves the Tyrion Lannister wound. If you are not already, and in fact I know that you are not because I have literally 2 subscribers right now, so huge shout out to you too, you know who you are. If you are not already, please subscribe. I will probably be posting some more content tomorrow because I'll be laid up because there's a snow day again. And also turn on post notifications and follow myself. I am Coral Pecan on Instagram, and give my friend Beth, who is Rose Taco on Instagram, a big shout out. She's awesome, and she will be doing her House Targaryen dragon inspired makeup tutorial. So yeah, stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!